This video is a walkthrough of creating your shared Google folder with me. The reason why you are creating a shared Google folder is, one, in this virtual world and in general, it is best to stay organized if you want to be successful. And so one of the things we are doing as 10th and 12th grade English teachers is both Miss Whitworth and I are requiring that you create a shared folder. So you will have one shared folder and within it several subfolders. This is where we're going to ask you to put different assignments. So you want to set it up this week. This video is for both 10th and 12th graders. However, I want you to know 10th grade, your directions are on your syllabus in the website, and it will have a light blue or aqua background. 12th graders, your directions are also on the website in your syllabus section, and it will have a red background. There are a few differences between them, so you want to make sure you're following the correct directions. But this video is for both 10th and 12th grade. But again, make sure you go and you look at the website for these specific directions. So the very first thing that you are going to do is step one, navigate to your Google Drive and open it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to split my screen a little bit so I can go back and forth and find my directions. And you can do that as well. So step one right here, navigate to my drive and open it. I'm going to click Google. I can find my drive by going up here and clicking the 9 little dots here. And I'm going to scroll down to this icon right here that says Drive. Once I get there, it says that I need to create a folder and I need to title it in a certain way. For both 10 and 12, you're going to start with your period, underscore ELA. If you're in 10th grade, you're going to write 10. If you're in 12th grade, you're going to write 12. Then you're going to do a colon, your last name, comma, your first name. Then shared in parentheses. So let's do that real quick. The way we do that is we click New, we click Folder, and then I'm going to go ahead and start it. So we're going to pretend that this is for period 3. So period 3. Underscore ELA 10. Again, if you're in 12th grade, you're putting a 12. Colon. And then my name is Harry Potter, so Potter, comma, Harry. In parentheses, shared. Then I click create. Immediately once I do that, I'm going to share the folder with my ELA teacher before I go to the next step. So I'm going to right click. I'm going to find this little icon with the little person and the plus sign. I'm going to click share. I'm going to type her name into the search bar. So if it's Miss Whitworth, you're typing Whitworth. You see she's right at the top person. If it's me, typing Maria Cockcroft, and there I am. Then you're clicking on it. Okay? And then you're going to simply push send. And that's it. Okay? Once you are done with that, I can't share it with myself, so I'm going to get out of it, but that's what you're doing. You click done and you go back to it. Second step says in step 3 that I have to change the color of the folder to the following. Period 3, you're green. 5, you're blue. 6, you're purple. If you are my 12th graders, period 1, you're red. Period 4, you're yellow. And period 7, you are orange. So I'm going to just still go to the one that I was. Ooh, and I noticed that I didn't name this right. So let me click rename real quick. Forgot to put that 3 there. So I'm going to change the color. I do that by right clicking. I scroll down to change color. And since I'm in 3rd period, I'm going to push green. Remember, follow directions whether you're in 10th or 12th grade. So now that it is done, I'm going to go ahead and double click to get in it. Step 4 says if I am a 10th grader, I have 7 more folders to create within that folder. If I am a 12th grader, I have 6 more folders. Every single one of you, whether you're in 10th or 12th, will have journal, a folder for journal, playlists, vocabulary, notes, and teacher resources. 10th grade, you will additionally have a PLD folder and a portfolio folder. 12th grade, you will have additional a capstone folder, but you will not have a PLD folder or a portfolio folder. Yours will be named capstone. So again, go look at your directions. I'm going to continue walking you through the next couple folders and then I'll let you work. So I've got to click, remember we click the plus sign to get a new folder, click folder. And then I've got to name it ELA 10, journal, all caps, colon, and then my last name and my first name. And I click create. It also says that I need to make sure I label them correctly like below and color code them correctly. So since I'm in third period, I'm going to stick with that color of green. So whatever color your period is designated, that's what you want to do. So I continue doing that. The last step I want you to make sure that you do for every single folder that you make, and this has to do with sharing, and this is very serious. You are sharing it with me, and you and I should be the only people able to access your folder. But sometimes when we create things in Google Drive, it gives access to everyone who has a Trotwood email. We don't want that. We have personal stuff in here. So you're going to right click on on every single folder, and you are going to click share again. And right here where it says Trotwood Madison School, anyone in this group with this link can view. I want you to change, and then I want you to click this drop down here, and I want you to click restricted. That means only the people you add can access it. That means you and me and no one else. You need to do that for every single folder, even like this folder plus the ones inside it. And you'll know if you didn't do it if you see a little human next to it. The human means you may have shared it with some, well, once you share it with me, it'll be there, but you want to check that the link says restricted. I'm going to take you through that one more time. I made this folder. I haven't shared it with anybody, and yet there's a human. There should only be a human once I share it. I'm going to click. I'm going to go back out. I'm going to right click. Share again. Look, it did it again. Trotwood Madison School, anyone with this in this group can view. That means I could look it up and somehow find your information. Remember that we're going to click change. We're going to click this, and we're going to click restricted. And that means only the people I personally add will have access to it. Okay? You're going to do that again for every one of these folders that you see. So all the way down, please make sure you follow directions. And if you have questions, make sure you reach out. Thank you for playing. I will see you sometime next week.